Okay, this is how we do our niche research with Amazon. Now, when you come to Amazon, just like with Google, you can type in a letter here, and it will give you this drop-down suggestions, and then you can, add letters and see what else it comes up with. Um, you know, you can try different uh, orders of letters, and you can try full words like um, garden and see what else comes up in the garden section. But another thing that you can do, and incidentally, that also works in eBay search engine too, not the eBay Pulse, but just eBay itself, is you can look over here at these categories and shop all departments. So I want to go with sports and outdoors because of the upcoming season. Um, and I'll take a look at outdoor recreation. Let's just go there. The exercise and fitness niche bores me to tears. So we'll look here. Now we see a bunch of gear for outdoor sports and so on. But what we also see is we see a bunch of more categories over here. We see clothing and footwear. We see camping and backpacking. We see climbing. And as you can see, all of these correspond over here. So I'm going to click on this for the moment and take a look. Now, the climbing niche sounds pretty interesting. So we'll take a look. And as you can see, we've got some products in here that range from about $4 up to $28. And then we have this camera that costs $2.99. So that might not be bad to promote, but I like to start looking for the higher price products first. This way the higher price the product, the less competition there's going to be, and the more you're going to make from a commission. So I would rather try to find a high priced product that I won't have as much competition in. It'll be easier to rank for, and then I'll add all those little products to the blog as accessories that they can buy to go with whatever they're purchasing in the market or in the niche. So now, if we take a look, we see that we have these very expensive boots. But we also have these climbing frames. Now these look kind of cool, and they're a pretty good price. $9.60, $9.23, $7.22, $6.94. That's not bad. This black diamond cliff cabana double portaledge thing, I think I've seen this before. I think they have it like at the mall where the kids get to jump on it and bounce on it, sort of like a harnessed trampoline, I guess it would be. I don't know. But it looks pretty cool. But these climbing frames, see, I see climbing net in here. Net, and I see frame twice. So I'm just going to go over to Google and climbing net. There's an AdWords ad, and there's products selling on Amazon, so that tells me there's some money to be made in the niche, but not a lot of AdWords ads. So does that mean there's no money, or does that mean that it's just an undiscovered niche? Well, let's find out. The number one site is Custom Cargo Nets. Let's see how many backlinks they have. They have 40 backlinks. This is my, what I just clicked on is my SEO Quake toolbar. I can click on that and it will show me the inbound links that Yahoo has indexed for this site. If you can't do that, you can just go to yahoo.com and in their search engine type the word site and then a colon and then give the URL of the site you want to check its backlinks for, and you'll get this exact same result that I'm getting here. So as we look, we see it's got a PR3, some PR2s, few PR1s, few PRNAs. That's not bad. So with maybe 4 PR3s or even 1 PR4 or a PR7 or 8, we could actually sweep the number one spot right away from this site. So the next thing we want to do, and this is when we start to get into keyword research. Now, I tell you in the presentation, don't do this. And I'm only doing this to show you for the time being. But don't do this. When you see something that you think looks cool and has a good price point, you might be able to make some decent commission, just jot the idea down on the little space I left you for notes in the presentation. And then once you have all the ideas, then go back and do the keyword research. So let's put in climbing net. Climbing net gets 2,900 searches a month. Wow. And we only have to compete with 40 backlinks, and the highest one is one PR3 and then a few PR2s. I think that that would make a very good niche. So what I want you to do is I want you to go through Google and Amazon and eBay Pulse and just start looking at these things and then just jotting the ideas down on the space I left you for notes in your presentation. Once you have all those ideas, copy and paste them into your Excel spreadsheet and then start doing the keyword research for every one and look for these long tail keywords. Or actually, this isn't even a long tail, it's 2 words. You really should not have a problem outranking this. You can probably buy a backlinks package that'll have a few PR3s, PR4s, PR5s in them for 30 or 40 bucks, and that would be on like the backlinks forum, possibly even some of the not so nice sites like Black Hat World, or maybe even on Wickedfire. But I know that you can buy backlink packets from Black Hat Forum, not Black Hat Forum, Backlinks Forum. So that would be where I would go to buy my backlinks. And like I said, 30 or 40 bucks. There are some really good deals. You only need a few, and you can get them indexed fairly quickly just by putting up a page somewhere that has the links to your. You might need to write 2 articles. Let's say you need 4 PR3 backlinks to beat your site, the #1 site. Well, write 2 separate articles that have the backlinks. That are backlinked to your backlinks, and then submit those 2 articles to Diggs. And your site will be indexed in no time, your backlinks will be indexed in no time, and you'll be able to take the #1 spot pretty easily. The other thing you could do is you could throw maybe 10 or 15 bucks at an AdWords campaign, because if you look here, the competition is pretty low, and there are some tools you can use to estimate what your cost per click would be to there's only one on page 1, so you really probably could get away with something as cheap as 5 cents because there are no other ones on page 1 that we saw. We'll look again, but I'll even sign out to check it. We did not see more than, what was it, net climbing net. Okay, here we see 1, 2, 3, 4 AdWords ads. So you could try to bid 5, 10 cents a click here and probably still get on the search network and see how much traffic you're getting from it and if it's actually converting into buyers. And then if it is, you know it's profitable. We can tell it's being sold on Amazon. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 AdWords ads. It has a decent search volume. Very light competition. This is a very, very powerful niche. In fact, I'm starting to wish I hadn't made this video because now I know all of you are going to come and compete with me for it, which means I'd have to just do way too much backlinking, and I'm not into that. And I'm no SEO expert, so I wouldn't be able to beat you, but these are just the things I know to do to find niches and to evaluate their profitability and their competition. To actually beat something with a lot more competition, I would not be able to teach you how to do at this time. So that's how we do niche research on Amazon. You have niche research on eBay Pulse. You have niche research on Google. Now get to finding these niches. Get into your presentation and start taking the notes and really come up with ideas, brainstorm, then go do the keyword research. Look for the long tails. Build on the long tails and include links to complementing products. Now, I'm going to be coming out with a very special video that shows you how I set up an entire site in 30 minutes. After I find a niche. What we do is we spend 2 to 3 hours on a Sunday or Monday. Sunday if it's a slow day for us and we're not going out or doing anything family. If we're home, we'll just sit here and research niches. If we're doing family stuff, we'll do it on Monday. We'll spend 2 to 3 hours looking for all these niches. Once we found the niches, we'll then go spend several hours doing the keyword research. We'll find some good keywords, and then for the remainder of the week, we'll build our content, and then we'll outsource our backlinking. And within about a week or 2, we actually start seeing profit from these sites.